Well, this address here, 29322, and this bird, hummingbird on the plants there. The reason why it's got a bird on the bird box there, the mailbox, is because we're here in beautiful Modjeska Canyon. Modjeska Canyon, California. And, well, it's Carlos's birthday. So we took a drive. And we're at the Tucker Wildlife Sanctuary. Ordinarily, just preface this video, you wouldn't ordinarily hear a chainsaw and a chipper and stuff. But they're doing, we're in the middle of all these oaks and stuff. We're right in a canyon. And they're doing some tree service and stuff, which is kind of a drag because normally you just hear birds and wildlife and water and all that, but try to ignore that, okay? Pretend it's not there. So anyway, this property here, 1916, by Benjamin and Dorothy Tucker, it was Nothingville out here. And he loved the property. They built a cabin. And then in 1939, it was made a bird sanctuary dedicated. And then they passed on in 1941, the San Fernando Valley Audubon Society took it over. And then in 1968, it was passed on to the Fullerton, Cal State Fullertons. That's part of their deal here. They keep it up now. But let's take a walk through here. It's absolutely beautiful. Couldn't ask for a nicer day. It kind of, the road pretty much ends there. They have little trails you can go into. But anyway, this is the entrance here. It's just so tranquil. They do, though, have signs that say, beware of rattlesnakes. Okay, that's fine. I'll beware. So, but anyway, you come in the entrance. You've got beautiful Henry the turtle, a Mojave Desert tortoise. You see, they've got some lettuce or veggies that they put out for him to have. But he's our greeter when we come in. Now, isn't this absolutely beautiful? Again, ignore the chainsaw. Okay. I'm amazed how this little pond, little creeky thing they have here has no leaves in it. Because overhead, look at, they really keep this clean. And they've got bird feeders everywhere, and there's beautiful birds everywhere. And back here, there's this little creek. In the wintertime, when that has water, it's really pretty. Oh, we have one of this. It's in the backyard. I think it's something about lips. I forget the name. What is it called? They might have a name tag on there, but I don't see it. Okay, I'm hearing birds now. Now, when I was a kid back in the early 70s, I remember coming here. It was a big deal to come here with my parents. And we'd run through here. I would never think to even care about a rattlesnake. That stuff didn't bother me. Okay, here's the creek. Well, it's actually quiet for a little while. We got another bridge down there. And then over here, this direction. Isn't this beautiful? Look all the birds everywhere. If you can see them flying on trees, and they're all there. Okay, we're gonna go over there. Okay. Yeah, so when I was a kid, this is the building I remember. And inside here, you can go in, they had little exhibits you could look at and stuff. And now it's just like a little residence. I guess a caretaker or something takes care of it. They live here. And but I remember this part here where you could sit on this little porch and watch the birdies. They have all these bird feeders out here. And there's several in that tree right there. And the hummingbirds come out. Let's see if anything will happen. Oh, they're starting up the chipper. Oh. Okay. All right, that's the signal that we walk on. Okay. We're gonna go down into this little trail here. They've got a nice koi pond. And obviously the koi are very, very happy because, oh, I just want to look up here. This is another area where people go and sit and watch, listen to birds and stuff. But look at this. I mean, you are totally in a little canyon thing. Okay. It's like I want to go over there and say, can you turn that off now? At least for 5 minutes. And I have to get over it though. The world, although I think it does at times, the world does not revolve around me. Okay, this little koi pond is really lovely. They have turtles and stuff. They're sunning themselves. See that now they're all chasing over to Carlos because they think that he's going to feed them. See, look. Here they go. What happens when you put your hand in the water? I guess they don't have a raccoon problem. Maybe the raccoons don't want to. It doesn't look very deep. But they must have places where they can go to. The raccoons won't go in very deep. They've got cages here with nothing in them. So. Now this little trail here is very neat. You go right through these cactus. I mean, old cactus. Get a load of the base of this one here. Well, let's see. Is this the one we saw earlier? Yeah, look at how this is basically a tree. Man, oh man. And a lot of them have flowers on. Oh, this is really nice. It's beautiful. What kind of tree that is. Okay, and it says, like I say, beware of rattlesnake. Carlos goes, oh look, a kitty, and I saw this cat. It was a feral cat, but it didn't look like a normal cat. I mean, it was just really ratty looking. It almost looked bobcatish. Okay, here's a cat. Look at this. There's a bug in there. Several bugs, ants, but they're all these cactus have flowers on. Okay, onward. This the way we went? Yeah. These are really neat plants. You see now, look at you see how dry this is out here. So here in California, where we have drought going on all the time, these kind of things are nice because they give you the flower on there. You get color in your yard. It's got interesting gray with silver on there, but doesn't require a lot of water. And this looks scary, but it's not. This part isn't. It must be begin to make a flower, but there are thorns down here. Okay. Look at this is another old cactus in here. All the while I'm looking at the ground to make sure no snakes are sunning themselves. Look at this. Look. So beautiful. You know, and this is if you're familiar with Modjeska Canyon, it's kind of off of Orange, California, in the hills there. It's, I guess it would be south of Anaheim Hills, near Silverado Canyon. It's very nice out here. They keep it rustic, you know. It still looks really undeveloped. Yeah. Now here's another place where people watch birds. They have feeders everywhere, and then you sit out here and just look at them. Now in our backyard, we noticed here from the pictures that we get a lot of finches, which I guess those have the red. Is it the red? The red and the oriole. There's some kind of oriole we get, yeah. Okay, now this is where you go down in the creek, but see, oh, a lizard, a lizard. He scared me. Look at this, it says here, rattlesnakes may be found in this area. They are members of the natural community. So just be nice to them and stuff. So, you know, there's another place we went on hikes before. It's up in a park, San Diego Regional Park. You hear that? It's a weird sound. Oh, they're kids. I thought it was an animal. Okay, all right, ignore that. We thought we were getting down with our nature here. Yeah, forget what I was talking about.
The bat bin?
Oh, okay, there's these boxes up here. They say where bats like to go in, bat boxes. I don't know if you can see on that tree up there, there's like a little, I can't tell if it's up there, if you can see, but there's a little wooden box attached. They make birds, you know, they've said that they attach those there for birds that like to nest inside the parts of the tree, and so they put those there to simulate that, to make them nest. And bats also go into those. Now look at this plant. Okay, dirt. It is dry beyond belief here, but look at the beautiful purple flowers. See, that's why one thing I get really kind of, it irritates me. People who take, in California here, they dig up their whole front yard and put gravel. You know, if you want to do the gravel thing, that's fine. But look, you can get some stones, make little paths, get these drought-tolerant, native California type of things. You'll have color in. Look at this one. We have one of these at the house, I think. It looks familiar. I don't think they're this tall, but you got this orange. So what? They don't care if they get any water. They're still going to give you a pretty flower. Okay. More cactus. Oh, the parking lot's on the other side of that thing. Now we're making a circle. They have a little, they have a greenhouse here where they sell plants. $10 a pot, but they're too expensive. We have our little secret places we buy plants. But you're helping out this place, so I suggest you buy it. They have other little trinkets too, like yard decor. See, look at, here's that one I was looking at earlier. It's all these kind of flowering California plants. Very neat. Birdhouses for sale. It's kind of on the honor system. There's nobody out here. I mean, if you wanted to be an a-hole, you could take this stuff and just walk out to your car and go in the car and drive away. I'm not saying that that's what people should do, but they assume that you're going to be cool. Look at this. Great use for a wagon. You see that? The big red Wagoneer, and then they put some legs on it for like a garden thing. Nice little flowers here. Yeah, those are more shade plants in that greenhouse. Okay, so I guess that's it, huh, Carlos? We showed the whole, basic, you know, there's more trails on the other side of, when we step out there, there's another trail that goes up into there too. So, let me look out here, this old chain link fence. I remember there was another, right in there. I remember going, you can walk up in there too. So there you go. It is the Tucker Wildlife Sanctuary in picturesque Modjeska Canyon, which also has another tourist place here, Madame Modjeska. She was a Polish, I think, opera star, big famous person in the late 1800s. She came to the United States. She was very popular at that time. She died, I think, in 1909, but she had her house out here in Modjeska Canyon. Okay, but anyway, you can get tours on her house out there. They call it Arden, A-R-D-E-N. That's what the name of the estate is. I think Saturdays and Wednesdays, and you have to make arrangements with the docents because it's all volunteers. So lastly, before we close out here, I got to show you, this cactus is in bloom here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all the flowers. Yeah, and look at, they're different shades too. There's peach ones and red ones and yellow. Okay, Tucker Wildlife Sanctuary, Modjeska Canyon, California. Bye for now.